Derby season in Louisville means big hats, garlands of roses, and to be honest, a lot of food that maybe we shouldn't be eating. But what if this year was different? The incredible team over at Medical Transformation Center, the people who have helped thousands of Louisville residents completely transform their health, just has their biggest move yet. They launched HealthSpan Center, and y'all, this is not your average gym or wellness space. It's a whole new way about thinking about your body. Now, to celebrate Derby season the HealthSpan way, we have our own Terry Page in the kitchen with some recipes that prove you do not need to choose between delicious and healthy during the most festive week of the year. So great to see you, Terry.
Thank you. Great to see you again.
So you have some wonderful recipes that you're going to share with us today, but I want to first congratulate you about HealthSpan Center.
Oh, thank you.
I got to experience it for myself a couple days ago. It is a beautiful space, and you had the ribbon cutting a couple days ago.
We did.
But tell us about this expansion and how it's a little bit different from Medical Transformation Center.
So HealthSpan Center is a non-medical space, whereas Medical Transformation Center is medical.
Right.
And in HealthSpan Center, what we do is we really walk alongside folks to really help truly transform their health through lifestyle. So on the medical side in Medical Transformation Center, you know, obviously there are a lot of different medical interventions and testing and things that we do there. And then in HealthSpan Center, because we've recommended so many pillars of health that really you have to go home and do, right?
Yep.
You know, nutrition, exercise, sleep, stress management, those types of things. A lot of times people get home and they go, okay, wait, what was it I was supposed to do? Or how am I supposed to eat and still enjoy my food?
Right.
And while we have done some of that education in Medical Transformation Center in the past over our last 12 years, this really allows us to not only support our patients, but just clients at large who really want to understand how to dig in with that cellular medicine lens, which is what we practice in Medical Transformation Center. How can I optimize my cells, not only with medical interventions, again, if they're patients, but on the client side through lifestyle, and really dig in with that support, whether it's workshops on stress management, mindset, nutrition, how to eat in a paleo-Mediterranean way, which is how we recommend folks eat, but also how to really, and not just for the person who's the athlete, but for the everyday person. How do I get strong? Muscle is the currency of aging.
It is.
So how can I really maintain, preserve, or enhance that lean body mass so that I can function and do the things that I want to do?
And food is truly medicine when it comes to this. I mean,
Absolutely.
As soon as you walk into Medical Transformation Center, you look immediately to the right and there's a big, beautiful kitchen. It is also their break room. But I think that really speaks to why food and nutrition is so important.
That was very intentional when we built that space, because it is, I mean, it's the heart of the home, right? The kitchen. Where does everybody gather when people come over to visit? They go to the kitchen, and it's such a big part of our culture and our lives to just say, oh, you can't eat this anymore, only eat, you know, grass or lettuce.
Yeah.
That's not realistic. So how do you do it in a way that is nutritious yet still satisfies all the sensory pieces and the communal pieces? And that's really what we've done here in terms of Derby, is work towards, you know, this is our version of a paleo hot brown.
Yeah, let's do it.
So it's paleo. So this bread is a paleo bread, meaning that it doesn't use any grain flours. Okay, so it's more root flour based, right? So that, and I've got that out there.
Yep.
And then this is the hot brown. So obviously with the hot brown,
Gotta get that
you
turkey
know,
on
we do
there.
the turkey on here. And this turkey I got from Whole Foods, and it's just your basic. And I love using a skillet. You know, I mean, these are my mom's and my grandmother's skillets. So skillets are so wonderful, but this is just a good, healthy, antibiotic, steroid, hormone-free, not with any nitrites or nitrates turkey. I mean, we're just doing it here.
Yes, and then those beautiful heirloom tomatoes.
Yeah, so then you would layer the heirloom tomato on top.
All the different colors on there,
We will
too.
leave
Beautiful.
one free.
Because I'm allergic to tomatoes.
Yes, there you go. So we're going to leave yours free.
Okay.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to actually ladle. Now this is a paleo-Mediterranean cheese sauce. And the way that we do that, so in the paleo-Mediterranean lifestyle.
Here, let's move this over here.
Oh, thanks. In the paleo-Mediterranean lifestyle, what you can do is, you know, you don't eat cow dairy, but sheep and goat cheese and dairy is typically okay. So what I have done is I have made this white sauce with oat milk and tapioca flour, because again, grains aren't part of a Paleo-Mediterranean lifestyle, so we're gonna be generous here.
Yeah,
We are
yeah.
gonna be generous. Ladle this on here. And then, Manchego cheese, which is a sheep cheese, is what my cheese is. Then we're gonna put some Pecorino Romano, which again is a sheep grated cheese. So like you would use Parmesan, only again, this is a sheep cheese, which the protein is different
Okay.
in a sheep and a goat cheese. And then we're gonna stick these puppies right now just quickly and let that cheese melt under the broiler.
And if someone was interested in maybe picking up this recipe, is it like posted online somewhere? If someone could maybe snag it if they wanted to have it for their own derby party?
Sure is. So at medicaltransformationcenter.com, we have an education section on our website, and there are a number of our recipes there. So a lot of them are original. It's just really, what is it, necessity is the mother of invention. I have 8 kids, and so being able to change our recipes over the years and really make some of our favorites more healthy, but still win the teenage boy approval rating is a good thing. So while we're doing that,
well, I'm so sorry, Terry. We have a delicious chocolate cake, but we're gonna have to wrap up the show today. But Terry, I appreciate you so much. So she also does some cooking classes, so you have to head over to her website to sign up for those classes.